Hello.
Hi everyone, and today we're talking about some planters that Amy has done up, and we're just going to kind of go through some of these and show you what we put in them, how they look now, and just talk a little bit about the care.
Because when I planted them, you all saw me planting up stuff, and
Yeah.
you know, there was some space in here, and Scott's like, fill it, fill it, fill it.
So this is the proof that they will fill out very nicely. So we just want to kind of go through and highlight some of these planters and showcase them now. But first we want to say welcome, but also to hit that follow button if you're watching on Facebook, or if you're on YouTube, hit that subscribe button. And then comment down below where you're watching from. We love that and love seeing where everybody is watching from. So go ahead and comment down below. All right,
Yes.
so first one.
Yep, so this is a great big container. I think this one was like a 20-inch container.
It's big and heavy.
So I could have a lot of fun with this one. I have in one coleus right here. I believe this one was called Wasabi. I have in the tall, can you see this here? It's beautiful. The deer don't like it. It's a upright verbena.
Yep.
I have a clemone right in the middle, and I can kind of tip that towards you a little bit. I also have in two super petunias. They're the mini super petunias. And you're gonna say, well, I thought you weren't supposed to use minis with other stuff.
The Vista are very full. They don't get as big as like the Vista
Regular series.
Yeah, those can take over. So.
These are gonna get really nice and mounded. They're not the regular bubble gum, which is that kind of that same color.
Yeah.
Would absolutely take over this planter. But the mini Vistas tend to get that nice fullness to them, so I can't wait for that to happen. I have some Bacopa as my trailer down the front.
And this was a double Bacopa. So it has kind of that double ruffled flower.
And then I also have in a Sun Impatient here. That was a mix that was called Best Friends, and it was actually 3.
Yeah, they turn out really nice.
They were very pretty.
It looked gorgeous in this. It kind of has that same color theme. So,
Beautiful. And this is all gonna get
Yes.
huge and mounded. So these are all ones that we still have as of right now available.
Okay,
But beautiful.
Scooting that down. We're gonna need a lot of room here. So, nice little planter.
Look at that watering can.
Non-functional watering can. There's holes in the bottom, as is proper for drainage. So just for planting up. So what do you have in this one?
This one I have in the Calibracoa. I have in a I believe it's violet.
The violet geraniums in that
Yep.
Rocky Mountain series.
I have in Lantana, because around here deer are a problem, so I always like to use something that are deer resistant. I have in the Dorothianthus Mizu, and this will get little like hot pink, red, kind of fluffy little flowers kind of through it.
The flowers are small.
They are.
They're very, very small little, just like little buds, but it does give just that little speckle of color in there.
And then I have a spike in here. And I wanted to say, when I'm working with, and I'll show you the back side of this one, you see the watering can.
And you kept the tags.
I kept the tags, but I didn't put the handle up here because that handle didn't stay in. So what would happen is I could have it here, and then it would flop and it would push everything down.
It probably would now, just because of the growth on the plants. It would probably hold it, but
I didn't at the time. So could I have that handle up? But it's so flexible, it wouldn't stay in place. Very cute.
All right. As appropriate.
Good old standard.
Yep. Nice little patriotic planter. You could certainly have a flag in here, but with the container being blue, you went with red and whites.
So we have the double Bacopa again, the
And
geranium, and the spike.
the red geraniums. And again, this is in that Rocky Mountain series. We love the Rocky Mountain series geraniums. They turn out very, very nice, but easy red, white, and blue container.
And that is something, you know, the color blue is so hard to come across.
For flowers.
flowers.
Yeah, there's not many.
That really is that true blue. So what a great idea to incorporate that in the container itself. And like you said, put a flag in there
And the red geraniums are, I would say, nicer than if you went with a white geranium. White geraniums, they will show when they're starting to fade. They'll like it's probably, you can't even see this because it's red, but these flowers are starting to go. It's going to be time to deadhead. If those were white geraniums, you would see that right away.
So beautiful.
All right. Okay, here's another big beast. This one is cool. I love this. Okay.
I do love
You can't
this.
see Amy anymore. All right.
In this one, I have the Biddens, the white Biddens. Love them.
Biddens have become one of my new favorites. Yeah.
As of this year.
Yeah.
And I have in one of the salvias. Do you see how massive that got already? Because it had the container size to be able to fill out. That is a gorgeous
Salvia is
salvia.
going to bring in the pollinators. You're going to have the butterflies and the hummingbirds. They love salvia.
I have in Sun and Patience on the side here. And I have in Lantana.
Keep that deer resistance up.
What else? Oh, and I do have a Cali Bracoa
It's
tucked
not
in here.
flowering right now.
Well, it's, you know why?
It's trying to make its way out.
It's trying to find its way out of here.
Yeah.
And again, oh here, I'll just push it to the side here and train it. You can see it's gonna come out the backside. But this takes over so much. When I planted it, I was like, oh, I think it needs a little bit more, but look at how big it got.
Gorgeous. Yeah, that's one of my favorites. I'll go this way with this one.
Oh, good.
Okay, so we got
So
shade.
those were all sun. Now we have a shade one. Here you have the lobelia, the blue lobelia, and that is that true blue lobelia. And in it, the lobelia does like a little bit more of that. They like the sun.
They can fizzle.
But
They
they
can
can-
fizzle in the summer, in that hot, intense summer heat. They can fizzle. You might have to give a little haircut to the lobelia.
So in the shade, that's going to be better for it.
We
in the
found
summer.
that in a little more shade that they thrive.
And I have in a wax begonia right here. I have a homeless
yeah.
begonia. And then I have in the scented sweet apple blossom. And this
And
is so fragrant.
You were just showing me those, like, they're so
I, like,
fragrant.
shoved one
yeah.
up in your
Just, like,
nose.
smell this.
They're so,
They are
they
very
smell
fragrant.
like an apple blossom. They're
Yeah.
so beautiful.
Yeah, I mean, they're very, very perfumey. So that's a nice little shade planter. So covered porch, maybe a north side or east side that doesn't maybe gets some filtered light, but that's not getting the intense sunlight. Okay, so shade.
A lot of pinks, right? Pinks and reds, because all the other ones like were flying, like
Yeah.
all the oranges and stuff were just
Yeah.
going crazy. So, yes,
Yeah,
I love
switch.
this. They can't see. Let me show you.
Oh, that.
Do you see this dahlia?
Is that the Miss
Miss
Mandy?
Mandy.
Miss Mandy. Yeah. So this dahlia is stunning.
It's way up here.
So these are the tall dahlias that we had. So we do a lot of the Figaro series, and that's maybe like a 15-inch. This Miss Mandy, 18 to 24 inches, and yeah, that's
For sure, 24.
yeah, we're there. You did put a little bamboo stick in there just to kind of hold that upright and
Well,
to keep it, but now the plants are
Yeah, once
the
it
plants
gets
are filling in.
established, it fills in. So you go ahead on this one.
So there are, this is the Vista series, these little yellow, these are mini petunias. So it's a nice yellow.
I love this.
Yeah. The Biddens again, so
Nope, that's not Biddens.
I
can never say the name.
the Argyranthemum, sorry.
There you go.
Yeah. Argyranthemum in here. The Plectranthus, this gives a little mosquito repellent. It has a lemony smell. These are fun to they're like soft.
They're very soft. And this acts kind of like a coleus.
Yeah.
It's not gonna
If you're just
trail
looking
down.
at it, you would think it's a coleus, but it is a Plectranthus. Some trailers on the back here. So this is Lysimachia. This is the Goldilocks.
I actually have it all over here.
Yeah. And then
Dicacia.
Okay, that was a new one for us this year. So
I love how it
brings
kind of
in-
wisps through everything.
So it's going through this way.
Yeah, that's one plant.
It's kind of like a peachy color. What was the? Did you have that in there? Yeah. Upright peach. Yeah. So that one is a new one for us. So that just gives a little different color theme. Again, love this dahlia. Everyone that walks in there is like, oh.
They keep touching it.
Yeah, yeah. So there's a little bit of care with all of these, but with the dahlias, you definitely have to get a nice set of shears, and you will have to go through and deadhead these. This one's, you can see at the bottom here, it's starting to go, so it's going to be time to go through and cut that, and you'll need a shears because they're so woody stems. It takes a lot. You're not going to be able to pinch through that, but there's other buds on here, so you'll have color right away. What else will we clean up on this? Maybe just the argyranth, the daisies here, the argyranthemums. Just go through. Those will need to be cleaned up. And this one did not have lantana.
No, the super petunia, the mini
Nope.
super
Yeah,
petunia,
don't have
you
to do
won't have to
anything with
deadhead.
that. So
I think this one's my favorite.
that one is.
Yeah. So let me go through them because I want you to tell me, do you like, what color do you like, and which one do you like? So we've got the yellow one,
I'm gonna set this aside.
the watering can. It's the orange with the hot pinks going on in there.
A little bit of deadheading with the geraniums, of course, and also the lantana.
We have the great big one with the upright verbena and the coleus.
Yep. I love this series in this sun patience. Let's move this one over this way.
You have the red, white, and blue in the pot. Your shade with all the begonias going on. And then
I'm going for this one.
the big guy.
Yeah.
I
I like this one, but yeah.
know, you know, I can't decide. I think I like the yellow one, but I do love salvia because I love that it attracts the hummingbirds so much.
You're hoping we don't sell this, aren't you?
Somebody will be really happy with it.
I'm hoping we don't sell this. This will go on our deck. All right, so
That's just when somebody will come in and be like, I think I want that.
yeah. So just the
But there's lots of planters that we have.
yeah, this is just what we grabbed, and just it helps give you some ideas if you want to, still make it out to your local greenhouse, garden center, and pick out some flowers, and maybe go ahead and try replicating that. Just want to give you some ideas on how to do that.
And to see how much those plants have grown. So
Yeah.
many of you have followed us through our different lives, and you watched me plant up some of these.
Right.
And when you plant them up, they're sparse. There's some ground showing.
Yeah.
And just to show that growth, and now when you walk in and it's
They
like
filled in, they look
it's
nice.
big and huge
And
beautiful.
they're still gonna get.
Oh yeah.
There's still a lot of
It's
growth
only
yet.
June.
Yeah.
Early.
Yeah. So. All right. We do want to talk about our Beat Your Neighbor Fertilizer and one of our new retailers, and that is Brick House Flowers in Salem, South Dakota. They are a floral shop that has a greenhouse also. So Brick House Flowers in Salem, South Dakota. So that's our Beat Your Neighbor Fertilizer. You can find it there, and also many other retailers all across the nation.
So you can find who has it on the beatyourneighbor.com website. Go under the retailer locator map and you can find who's in your area. We ask that you please go to those retailers. You might want to call first and check to see who's open and make sure they have it in stock.
Many greenhouses are seasonal.
Yep. And if you can't find it, then you can go ahead and do the shop now and we can ship to 48 states.
Right. All right. So thanks for joining us. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Bye.